from South India. As you all already know, Akash Agarwal Classes has launched for you all 100% English lectures in English for CMA Foundation students giving their examination in December 2025 and onwards. So here I am going to tell you how do you enroll in the batch. You just have to join our WhatsApp community, which is given in the link. Fill up the Google form again given in the link, and to download our mobile application Akash Agarwal Classes to access the notes. You all know the lectures which we are going to conduct will be 100% covered. There would be no subject which we are not taking care of. So we are going to take care of each and every subject, each and every concept. We are going to take MCQs for you. We are going to provide test papers. We are going to take live mentee sessions as well. Lectures which we are going to take for you all are 100% recorded lectures and not dubbed lectures. And you all know we have exclusive team ready for you all to teach you for your CMA Foundation December 2025 attempt for subject wise as well. And we are uploading the lectures on a weekly basis. All the important links which will be useful to you all are uploaded in the description box. Since we have many students who have cleared CMA examination at all the levels from Akash Agarwal Classes, and to reciprocate the love which we have received from South Indian students, we are here for you all taking lectures 100% in English, so that we can clear your CMA Foundation December 25 attempt together. So keep studying, do watch all the lectures till the end, and do show some love by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and putting up a word in the comment box. Keep studying. Bye-bye. Hello dear CMA aspirants from South India.
Hello everybody, how's everyone? In today's sessions, I will be covering the topic of our accounting principle concepts and conventions, that is unit 1 and unit 2. Basically, this session is of fully MCQs. We have covered the part of our fundamentals. Now we will be doing the MCQ solving. So already in the capital revenue part, I have covered the MCQ. Now the remaining MCQs will be covered. Let's start with the MCQ. Firstly, for accessing this notes, you have to join our WhatsApp community. The link which is available in the description box. Do join it for more updates and to access this notes. Principle which assume that business enterprise will not be liquidated in near future. The principle which assumes that the business enterprise will not be liquidated in near future, it is known as going concern. It means that members may come, members may go, but the life of the business is infinite. Salary to a manager will be recorded in the books of accounts. If you pay salary to the manager, it will be recorded, but appointment of a manager will not be recorded. Due to which concept? Money measurement concept. Due to which concept? Money measurement concept. Under which concept fixed assets are recorded at cost without considering the market price. It means that under which of the following concept fixed assets are recorded at cost without considering the market price, whether low or high. It is known as historical cost principle, or it is known as cost concept. You have to record the asset at their purchase price irrespective of their market price. Total assets of the firm are 1,50,000. Capital was 78,000. Liabilities will be minus capital 78,000. How much is the liability? 1,50,000 minus 78 will be how much? 72,000. Option number C. Because we know the accounting equation, asset is equal to liability plus capital. Under which of the following concept the shareholders are treated as creditors for the amount they on the shares they subscribe to? Which concept says that owner is different from the business entity concept? Owner and business are two separate persons. Whenever we will be doing accounting, we will be doing accounting from the point of view of business and not from the point of view of owner. The dash concept means that amounts are included in the accounts in the period they are earned or incurred, not received and paid. Which concept says that you have to record cash transaction as well as credit transaction accrual. You have to record the income or you have to record the expense irrespective whether we have paid or not paid. Current asset does not include land. Land is a fixed asset. Debtors are current asset. Bank balance is current asset. Prepaid expenses current asset. Which of the following is not an asset? Stock of stationery, goodwill, profit and loss, and accounts receivable. Profit and loss account. Basically, profit and loss account will be not considered as an asset. It will be treated as a reduction in the asset. So option number C will be the correct. Either you can what do? Profit and loss debit balance, you have to minus it from the capital. Accounting is commonly said to be language of the business. Unit 1 question. Answer is true. Accounting period consists of how many months? 12 months. For finding sales, which account is prepared? To find out credit sales, we have to prepare debtors account. Very, very, very important. Payment received from debtors decreases the asset? No. Increases the asset? No. Result in no change? Yes, result in no change, because cash comes in and debtors balance goes down. So asset is increasing and asset is decreasing. Option number what? C. Result in no change in the total asset. Patents and trademarks are example of which asset? Patents and trademarks are example of fixed asset. They are intangible in nature. They are what? Intangible in nature. When fixed assets are sold, whenever you sold fixed asset, you will be receiving money and the asset is going. So asset will be decreasing and asset will be increasing. There is no change in the asset. Either option 1, 2, 3, none of one is the correct. Option D is correct. Let's go ahead. Which of the following is a fictitious asset? Fictitious asset. Fictitious asset, it means that fictitious asset means what? These are the assets which have no physical relevance, which have no physical existence. But these expenses we have to spread over the period for which the benefit we have derived from. So expenses of preliminary expense, the expense which we have incurred for starting up a business organization before the business has started. Preliminary expenses, these are in the nature of fictitious asset. They have no physical existence, but we have to defer it over a period of time for the benefit received. The beginning of the inventory of current year is overstated by 5,000. It is a topic of rectification of errors. It is a question of rectification of errors, but very, very, very simple. Beginning inventory of the current year is overstated by 5,000. It means that opening stock is greater than 5,000 and the closing inventory is overstated by 12,000. So closing stock 12,000 overstated. This error will cause the net income for the current year too. 5,000 and 12,000. It is an expense, it is an income. Example, because it is right on the debit side. It is a debit side, it is credit side. So 12,000 is greater and 5,000 is also greater. The net impact will be 7,000 overstated. Option C. Because 12,000 minus 5,000 will be 7,000 and 7,000 will be overstated. Which of the following are functions of accounting? We have read in the first unit: measurement, forecasting, decision making, all of the above. Dash is a system in which transactions are recorded on the basis of amount having become due for payment or receipt. The amount have become due for payment of receipt. Accrual system of accounting. Financial statements can be used by owners, creditors, investors, all of the above. Which of the following are the internal users? Board of directors, partners, managers, all of the above. All are the internal users of the accounting information. Unit 1 question. Which of the following are external users of accounting information? Shareholders, creditors, government agencies, all of the above. All are the external users. The various assets acquired by the concern of a firm should be recorded on the basis of the actual amount involved or spent This is assertion of which concept? Cost concept. It means you are following the cost concept. You are recording the asset at the actual amount involved or spent. Dash concept is based on double entry, which means that accounting system is set up in such a way that a record is made of two aspects of each transaction that affects the record. It is known as dual aspect concept. The transaction through accounting equation are based on dual aspect concept. Which financial statements represent the accounting equation? Asset is equal to liabilities plus owner's equity, balance sheet. Because in the balance sheet you have asset plus liability plus equity. Dash principle requires that same accounting method should be followed from one accounting period to another accounting period. Consistency. Consistency principle requires that same accounting method should be followed from one period to the another period. The accountant should not anticipate income and should provide for all possible losses. This is as per convention of conservatism. Record all future losses but do not record future profits. Which of the following practices is not in co-consensus with the convention of conservatism? It means that which of the following is not following the concept of conservatism? Creating provision for bad debts, following creating provision for discount on creditors. It is not following concept of conservatism, because creating provision for discount on creditors, it is an income, because creditors are the person to whom we are supposed to pay the money, and from them whenever we receive discount, it is discount received, it is an income. And concept of conservatism says that record all future losses but do not record all future incomes. Anticipate income, it is recording anticipate income. It is not following the practices of concept of conservatism. Ashok buys clothing of 50,000 and pay cash 20,000. What is the amount of expense as per accrual concept? Very important. Ashok buys the clothing of 50,000 and pay cash 20,000. Many of us will be writing 30,000, but the answer is 50,000, because accrual basis mean cash plus credit transaction. Bandari purchased a car for 50,000, making a down payment of 10,000 and signing a 40,000 bill payable due in 60 days. As a result of this transaction, asset will be increased by 50,000? No. Liability will be increased by 40,000? No. Asset will be increased by 40,000? No. Asset will be increasing by 40,000 with a corresponding increase in liability by rupees 40,000, because we have made 10,000 rupees down payment. So I have taken the asset of 50,000 and given the asset of 10,000. So it will be 40,000 increasing in asset, and I have to pay 40,000 in 60 days. It is my liability. So option number D, total asset increased by 40,000 with a corresponding increase in the liability by 40,000. Fixed assets are 5,50,000. Current assets are 2,25,000 minus current liabilities are 1,50,000 and bank loan is 1,75,000. Now 5,50,000, 2,25,000, 1,50,000, 1,75,000, 4,50,000. Options 4,50,000. Apart from the requirements, good accounting practice also demand all significant information will be disclosed fully and fairly disclosed in the financial statement. This is as per convention of disclosure. All the information should be disclosed. Concept of full disclosure. According to the dash, accountants should report only what is material and ignore insignificant details while preparing. Convention of materiality. Record material transaction, ignore immaterial transaction. As per dash, business transactions are recorded on the assumption that business will continue for a long time. Going concern. Select the odd one in relation to the users of the accounting. officers, managers, debtors, board of directors. Officers, managers, BOD, all are the internal one, and debtors is the external one. So option will be C. So here we have completed 35 MCQ of accounting principle, and already we have done with the 30 MCQs of capital revenue, that is 65. Let's go to next topic, journal, ledger and trial balance. The first question, sale of goods to Lakshman for cash should be debited to. We have sell the goods to Lakshman in cash. So entry will be cash account debit to sales. So option B will be correct. Not Lakshman will be correct. Cash will be correct. Goods taken from the business for personal use by the proprietor should be credited to. You have taken the goods for personal use, so drawings will be debited. Drawings will be debited, and capital cannot be credited, drawings cannot be credited, sales cannot be credited. It is decreasing my purchases, so drawings account debit to purchase. Either you can decrease it from the purchase or you can show on the credit side. Option will be D. Option will be D. If a transaction requires more than one account which is to be debited or more than one account which is to be credited, it is known as, I have already explained this, if in an entry there are more than one account involved, that is debited or credited, it is known as compound journal. It is known as compound journal. Sale of old furniture on credit is originally recorded in old furniture on credit, not sales book, not purchase book, not bill, not cash, journal proper. It will be recorded in journal proper. Which of the following statements are true? Cash book records all cash receipts and cash payments. Yes. Cash book records all cash and purchase transaction of goods both in cash or credit. No, it is false. Cash book record discount on cash payments. Galat. Cash book records discount on cash payments as well as cash receipts. So option will be only one of above. Option 1 is correct. All accounts of credit customers are kept in credit customers, not creditors, debtors ledger. By mistakenly, we will be writing it in our creditors ledger. The answer is debtors, because our credit customers to whom we have sell the goods and from whom we have to receive the money. Journal entry which contains only one debit and one credit. If an entry involves one debit and one credit, it is simple journal entry. Which of the following are special journal? Purchase day book, yes. Sales day book, yes. Purchase return book, yes. All of the above. Sale return books is used to record return of fixed asset, no. Return of goods purchased in cash, no. Return of goods sold on credit, option number C. Cash book records all cash receipts, all cash payments, all cash receipts and payments, option C. Which of the following is purpose of preparing trial balance? To check the arithmetical accuracy, to ascertain balance of any ledger account, to facilitate the preparation of final accounts. All of the above. A withdrawal of cash from the business for proprietor should be credited to. I have explained this entry. A withdrawal of cash from the business by the proprietor. Drawings account debit to cash. So it should be credited to cash account. A cash book with discount and bank column. Cash column, it will be mandatory. Discount column plus bank column. 3-column cash book. Which of the following is method of trial balance? Total or gross, balance or compound, balance or net or compound? All of this. If credit side is greater and debit side is less, the balance is known as credit side is greater and debit side is less, it is known as credit balance. Journal is also known as book of original entry. Cash book is a subsidiary book. Subsidiary books and a ledger account. Subsidiary book and a ledger account. Which of the following is not a characteristics of cash book? It has two identical side. Left hand side the debit side and the right hand side the credit side. Correct. It verifies the arithmetical accuracy. No. Option number B. A sales day book is a special journal is record for all cash receipts. False. For all cash receipts we have to maintain cash book. Goods worth 5,000 purchased from A on credit will be recorded in nowhere in the cash book because it is credit transaction. It will be going in the purchase book. In a trial balance, which of the following item will be shown as the credit balance? Carriage inward expense, debit balance. Outward expense, debit balance. Discount allowed expense, debit balance. Receive, credit balance. Income. The process of recording transaction in the books of journal is known as journalizing. Which of the following transaction will not be recorded in the cash book? Cash received, cash paid, salary outstanding. Option C. Which of the following transaction of a business are recorded in journal proper? Purchase goods on credit? No. Sale of office furniture for cash? No. Discounting a bill of exchange with bank? No. Endorsement of a bill of exchange in settlement of a debt? Yes. Only fourth. Because it will be in purchase book, it will be in cash book, it will be in cash book. The periodic total of the sales return book is posted to sales have which balance? Credit. Sales return debit. Debit of sales return account. In accounting, all business transactions are recorded as having dual aspect. True. Trial balance contains the balances of only personal and real account. False. The dash in the ledger helps in locating the accounts contained. Folio. Cash sales will be recorded in cash book. Purchase made on credit not recorded at all will affect purchase account and supplier account. The process of transferring of entries from the day book to the ledgers are known as ledger posting. The sales return day book would include goods bought on credit, fixed assets that are inappropriate for business, stock that customers have returned, return of goods sold for cash. First one is wrong, second one is wrong, fourth one is wrong, stock that customers have been returned. A trial balance is prepared after preparation of final accounts, after recording transaction in the subsidiary books, after posting into ledger, after posting to ledger is complete and the accounts have been balanced. Option D. Trial balance check the arithmetical accuracy. XYZ Limited paid wages 800 for erection of machinery. The entry for the transaction will be erection means installation. It is a capital expenditure. So entry will be machinery account debit to cash. Option number B. Debit machinery and credit which account? Cash. Here we have completed more 35 MCQs. So till now in accounting fundamentals plus principle and concepts we have completed 35. Capital revenue you have completed 30. Journal, ledger, trial balance 35. 105 MCQ has been done. How many MCQs we have completed? 105. Let's go. We will be covering more MCQs. I have already covered 105 MCQs till now. Let's go ahead. Which of the following is not an intangible asset? Basically, patents, goodwill, franchisee, or are intangible, land is tangible. Copyright is a which account? Intangible real account. Trade discount is given to boosting up the sales, to increase the sales. Choose the correct statement. Income and gains are shows credit increase on the credit side, yes. Expenses and losses shows reduction in the balance of debit size. Galat. Asset will have credit balance, debtors are the owing of the business. Option number A. Income and gains should be show increase on the credit side. Under hybrid system of accounting, income are recognized on cash basis of accounting. Hybrid income on cash basis, expense on accrual basis. Yes, correct, true. Cash in hand represent actually cash held by the business on the balance sheet date, true. Which of the following is a liability? Creditors for goods. Prepaid rent is a representative personal account. Current assets plus current liabilities is equal to working capital. No, false. Current asset minus current liability. When the liabilities decrease or reduce, it is registered on the debit or left hand side of the credit, debit or right hand side, debit or left hand side of the account. Adjustment entries are passed at the end of the accounting period. Yes. Prepaid expense are valued at the balance sheet date or cost less expired portion. The part which is expired, we have to deduct this. Opening entries are generally passed from general journal. In accounting, all business are transaction as having which aspect? Dual aspect, true. Which of the following are an example of business asset? Both A and B, closing stock and cash. Creditors are liability. What is the sequence? The sequence is trial balance, adjusting entries, worksheet, financial statements. Adjusting entries, trial balance, financial statements. Worksheet, trial balance, adjusting entries, financial statements. Option number C. Gross profit is equal to what? Sales minus cost of goods sold. Important. If average stock is 24,000, closing stock is 6,000 more than the opening stock, then the value of closing stock will be opening plus closing divided by 2 is equal to average. We have given with the average stock 24,000. It is divide over here. There will be multiply. Closing stock is 6,000 more than the opening stock. Let the opening stock will be x plus 6,000. 2x is equal to 48 minus 6. X is equal to 42,000 divided by 2. 21,000. It is X, that is opening stock. And closing stock is 6,000 more than the opening stock. That will be 27,000. Option D. Expenses will always have debit balances. Real accounts records dealing with creditors, dealing in commodities, gains or losses, dealing in commodities. Which of the following is not a nominal account? It is personal, it is nominal, it is nominal, it is nominal. Option number A. Cash account is a real account. Opening entries are passed to the which journal? General journal. Opening stock is what? Debited in the trading account. I will be clearing with this topic of final accounts in next session. Patent right account is of nature of which account? Real account. Narration is given at the end of each entry. Ledger contains various accounts in it. Decrease in the amount of creditors results in decrease in cash. Natural, artificial and representative. These are three types of dash account. Personal. Last question. Miss Uma has assets of 75,000, liability of 23,000. What will be the capital? 75 minus 23 will be giving me 52,000. Option number B. 75 minus 23. 52,000. Option number what? B. So here we have completed more 30. It will be including of your accounting cycle and your basic, the first chapter. So total we have completed in fundamentals plus 30. 135 MCQs. 135 MCQs has been covered. I hope so. The topic of fundamental has been clear. In the next session, I will be starting with a new topic. Till then, everybody keep studying and do like the video. Do share with your friends. The lectures are 100% conducted in English for our South Indian students. So take the benefit and let me know the lectures are beneficial to you or not. Till then, keep studying. Do join our WhatsApp group. The link of the WhatsApp community is given on the description box. Kindly check it. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.